Hi, I'm Nikisha. Welcome to my second ever television review on YouTube. The first one I did was on Severance. If you like the show, check that out. It's so weird to talk to the camera as if these are future people that will be watching. I feel like it's just going to be me and my family, but to whoever may come across this and decide to watch it, I'm going to talk about General Hospital. I often joke that General Hospital is the longest relationship I've ever been in my life. I'm 42 years old, and I've been watching it as long as I can remember. So much has happened, my whole life. So much has changed, but it's a constant. And for better or worse, I appreciate it and value it. So I want to talk about it. So I have some notes here. It's nothing fancy, guys. I'm an amateur. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm sorry if I disappoint anyone. Feel free to not watch. You can turn away now if you are expecting something a little more glamorous or professional. It's just me on my iPad with my iPhone right here and my notes in the Notes app. And I'm just going to comment a little bit, and that's going to be it. So this review, I'm so fancy, this review, I guess it's technically for the week of February 10th through 14th. But what's really fresh in my mind is Friday's episode, so the 14th. And guys, I watch these reviews on Hulu now, and I have the basic app, so I have ads, and so it's hard to watch the show. It's not as fluid as if you were just watching it straight through without the ads. So sometimes I kind of zone out. Like if it's if they're showing someone I don't care about and it's about to go to an ad or just come back from an ad, I may miss something. So sometimes I have opinions and I think things that are based on things that didn't even happen or aren't even real or something that I missed. So that's probably going to happen. Please don't yell at me. Please don't curse at me. I apologize in advance if I say anything that's wrong, but feel free to correct me. But I will say, please, no rudeness. Don't be mean. Don't be hateful. Don't be spiteful. We don't all have to agree. I say all. It's just as if we're in this large group of people. Whoever may congregate here and this comment section down there, let's just respect each other and be nice to each other, because if you are mean and rude, I am not going to engage with you. No one else is going to have a chance to engage with you, because as soon as I see it, I'm going to delete it and I'm going to block you. Poof. No negativity in 2025. I wish I knew how to edit so I could edit that last part out, but I do not. That's why I'm just sitting here talking to you guys instead of having fancy things happening in the background. All right, let me start because it's almost 3 minutes in and I've said nothing. So the first note that I have is about Lulu being Maxie, that Lulu should be Maxie's assistant. Why does Brooklyn need an assistant? I barely see Brooklyn doing anything that I would consider work. The one that I see running around and working hard is Maxie. Why doesn't Maxie need an assistant? Lulu could be Max's assistant. They would get along. There would be little controversy. I feel like it's very lazy story writing to just make that the job for Lulu, because it's not believable. Maxie needs help. All right. My number 2 note says, I hate Sidwell. I do, in fact, hate Sidwell. He annoys me in the sense that I think a lot of people have this judgment of what soap operas are and what the characters are and the stereotypes and like cartoon villains. And I feel like that's what Sidwell is. Like, I don't know if it's what's on the pages or the directing behind the scene or just the way that his take on the role. But it's so corny and so cartoonish, and I don't like it. Every time he's on the scene, I check out. I can't believe anything else. You can have somebody come back from the dead and walk through, and I would believe that more than I'm able to believe anything about Sidwell. I don't like him. I don't know why we have to do that, but that's the story we're telling. They have him in so many different things that he's here to stay for at least a little while. I can't believe he's Natalia's ex-husband. It'd be nice if maybe Sonny could send a bomb to pay him back for the bomb that burned Michael, and Natalia could be there, and then Natalia and Sidwell actually accidentally die together. And I say that because I want those 2 characters gone, but also I don't think it would be a bad story, because then Sonny would have another woman that he cared about's death on his hands. and he would call back to Lily. I think there's potential for story there. I would rather see it than whatever they're doing. I guarantee you. Oh, okay. So when they had Lucas telling Sidwell that he used to live on Spoon Island, I was thrown because I was like, what? And I was like, what? I promise I'm not so corny. No, that's a lie. I am more corny than this in real life. So, sorry. But I was trying to remember Lucas on Spoon Island. And I think that maybe, if I remember correctly, because I'm an old lady, if I remember correctly, Bobby, his mom, dated Stefan Cassadine for a while. So maybe that's when Lucas lived there. That's the quickest line, the way that I can connect those 2 points. It makes sense. I was hoping they would have showed some flashbacks, because if that happened, we could have some flashbacks. The actor doesn't have to look the same. It's been like 30 years. That would have been cool. Lucas, Stefan. Oh, that's what I just said. Embarrassing. Edit. All right. Ava and Rick. I don't want it. As soon as they had those two in a scene together, we all knew that that's where it was headed. Because Ava has not met a toxic man that she will not have sex with. And I hate it. I don't want her to do that. Ava deserves better. I don't like... The only storyline that I like with Ava now is that her and Sonny agreed to joint custody. It's about damn time. Like, neither one of them is good for that little girl. Like, they both have a lot of merit to the points that they made. Like, in real life, I wouldn't even say that Avery would be with Carly. She'd probably be in foster care. I don't even know who in Port Charles is qualified to take care of that little girl. It's so dangerous there. But I'm so jittery and moving around so much, guys. I promise I'm not on any type of artificial substance, no drugs. I'm just nervous and fidgety, so I move a lot. I need to move my rocking chair over here so I can rock while I'm talking to you guys. That would probably make me feel better. But I have my stress ball. I'm going to try to remember to squeeze it more instead of this stuff that's happening. All right, let me get back to it. Lulu acting like she is so grateful for the gift that Sam gave her. I don't like Lulu. I like the actress because I loved her on All My Children. I really care for Babe as a character. The Baby Switch story is easily on my top 10 list of greatest soap opera storylines ever. The crossover of it all, it was just such a good. So I appreciate the actress. I like the Babe. Her as Lulu, I'll accept her as Lulu if that's what y'all want. But I don't like Lulu then. But I didn't like Lulu with their predecessor. So I guess that's good. I feel bad for Rocco. Lulu does not know how to make a sentence that does not have Charlotte's name in it. And then today, this is way down. This is down on my list, but what was it? When Lulu told Christina that she prays for Sam and Charlotte every day. I was like, what about Rocco? You know you got more than one kid, girl. You don't pray for nobody else. You don't pray for your mama. Like, what are we talking about? You don't pray for your Nicholas, your dead brother? What are we doing? It's ridiculous. And but I believe it. I do believe that what she said was the truth. I believe Lulu told us exactly who she cared about. Charlotte. Because that's it. That's all she's obsessed with. Poor Rocco. And I really think I like the kid actor that plays Rocco. I'm enjoying the scenes that he in. I would like to see more of him. I liked his back and forth with Danny the other day about Cyrus. I like Jake. I still miss Jake. But I'm liking Rocco. I like Danny. I'm interested to see if we can, continue to build up that younger generation. I really love these kids. They're my grandbabies. Okay, so when when she was talking to Lulu, Lulu was feeling like she bears the blame for Sam dying because of her surgery. And Christina was like, well, I can separate the two things. I don't feel like they're related. You telling me you can see the difference in things? Then why can't you let that shit with Ava go? Because Ava did not kill that baby. I'm trying to remember the name, and the only one I could think of is Adela, which is so poetically ironic. Because I'm not calling that baby that. Because that baby belonged to Molly and TJ. Whether Christina wants to admit it or not, that was what was supposed to happen. So I don't really care too much for this Christina. She annoys me. All I'm I'm just complaining about everything. It's so funny. I told my daughter that I was going to do this video earlier because, I was excited. And she was like, probably going to be an angry video. And I was like, no, I just talk about the show. It is giving anger. It is giving a lot of anger. I'm sorry. But as much as I love the show, the powers that be, I just feel like are doing so much wrong now. It doesn't stop me from loving the show. But if it wasn't for the decades of my life, I don't know if I would love this show. It can be saved. I can fix it. If someone at GH, Frank, if you see this, I will do it for free. We can Zoom, we can FaceTime. I can give you the formula. And I can tell you how to make fans love the show again. Because I don't think the people behind the scenes care about the show. I think they care about it in the sense of having a job. But they don't have the passion. Like, I would be devastated if this show ended. The powers that be could find new businesses, find new jobs or whatever. So, I'm not trying to get a job, but maybe I'm trying to get a job at General Hospital because it would be awesome. All right, I'm going to go back to my list. This is what happens when you just talk. I go past my notes. Cyrus killing Sam. I still can't really accept that Sam is gone. I don't like that Kelly Monaco isn't there. I cried so much. I would still cry if I think about it long enough. Sam really means a lot to me, and so therefore Kelly Monaco does as well. And I don't think the story that we are getting as a consequence is enough validation to justify the story. We could have killed Christina. I could have killed like 2 other people, and we could have got umbrella storylines to overlap and spider leg into everything without losing like Sam. She means so much to me. So I don't understand. I feel like Cyrus's motivation at the end of the day is going to be so stupid, and it's going to be something just like Lulu deserved to wake up to her husband. Don't do it. Don't do it. The fans, we're going to be upset if you do that because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Next on my list, this is, I know a lot of times I'm probably saying things that you guys already know because we're all fans watching the same show. So of course we come to like similar or the same conclusions, or different conclusions are cool too, but I just don't want this to come across like I know something all of you don't know, because I'm not saying that I do. But I think that we can all tell we're gearing up for a whodunit. And I would say I would hate to see Cyrus go, but I'm cool with it. The way that the corner that they put him into, the way that they are writing the character, the way that they waste that man, okay, fine. But I don't know who did it. Who's going to be the whodunit? I was going to list out all the suspects, but you guys know you're watching the same show. And it's like everybody. It's everybody. I don't want it to be Danny. I don't really care who it is. But whoever it is, I would like for them to be aiming for Cyrus and accidentally shoot Drew instead. And then we get rid of Drew. And then Cyrus can go to jail for all the shit he did. I really like Drew to be gone. I don't like Drew. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't really care too much for Drew. Alright. But if anybody is watching this and you agree about the whodunit, who do you think is going to do it? Like, literally everyone who cared about Sam. There's so many suspects. And then there's Joss. I really don't like... This is not even in my notes because I only took notes on Friday. But while I'm thinking about it, I miss Jack Brennan so much. He was the one thing... Him and Carly was the one thing that I was looking forward to these past couple of weeks. I really enjoyed their scenes together. And oh my God, the chemistry is off the charts. They finally kissed. I was so excited. And you telling me that's the last time we get to see the real Jack Brennan? In my mind, because the article I read said he left, he didn't want to renew his contract. In my mind, what happened was he saw the script and where the story was going and refused to do Jack and Carly that way. And I applaud him for that. Because the real Jack Brennan would never manipulate Joss and use her the way he's doing. Like, that's Carly's daughter. I don't know why they can't give Carly a good romantic love interest. The last person she was with was Drew. Ew. And before that, it was Sunny. Yeah. Like, what are we doing? She deserves somebody like interesting, like Jack. They were perfect together. This actor seemed like he doesn't even know who the character of Jack is. I don't like that he don't have an accent, and he's not as handsome. And it's not just about like his face and the way that he looks. It's about the way that he carries himself. There's a confidence, a little swagger that Brennan, the real Brennan had that this guy does not have. No disrespect to him. If you don't have it, you don't have it. He doesn't have it. So that's annoying to watch. I feel like I'm also going to be annoying to watch because all I'm doing is complaining. And I didn't think it would be a problem. But as I keep hearing myself say negative, 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 I'm like, damn, why would anybody want to look at this? This is like some bad energy. I am going to burn some sage when I finish this, so it'll be all right. I'm going to finish the video and I'm going to post it. Oh, I got low. I'm tripping. All right. My next note, I'm glad Mavis didn't die, but I hate the PI. I just be rhyming. If y'all didn't know I was a poet, I am a spoken word artist. It just comes inherently. It's natural to me. My throat is going to die. I'm annoyed by the PI. I don't like seeing her either. More positive stuff to say, obviously. But I am glad that she at least told the truth to Sasha. My girl has been through so much. I love Sasha. I adore her. But she's been through so much suffering. So much. I was so happy when her and Michael got together because I've been wanting them back together forever. And then Michael left. And I was like, yeah, that tracks. That's how it goes. Cody and Molly on the roof. Ridiculous. Why did it take them 2 days, like 2 hours, like real time, 2 days, the days that we saw the episodes, to lean over the railing and see people down there? Like, you gotta see people to yell? I don't understand. Isn't Molly really smart? But I'm fine if it keeps Cody away from Sasha. Do whatever ridiculous shit you want to do. And Molly's growing on me. This new Molly is growing on me. I like her more than Christina, which is a crazy sentiment. Isnell says Lulu knows damn well she doesn't want to know about Sam and Dante. Just Charlotte. That's how I feel. I don't need to elaborate. And then, no, the story that Christina told. Christina does not know Sam and Dante's love story when by the time that Sam got around to telling Christina about her and Dante, they was into it. And Christina's reaction wasn't, ooh, I support it, or I think that's a great idea. She said, don't you think that would be weird? He's my brother, you're my sister. Which, I understand. That's a valid response. But she's romanticizing that shit in her mind and the way she's retelling, that's not fair. Because that's not how it went. And the way that Christina described Sam and Dante's relationship in the beginning, that's not how it went. And it's insulting to the audience. And we sit and watch their love story. We resisted their love story as it was happening because of them having the same sister and all the other overlap. Sonny. But then we gradually fell in love with them too. So I wish that we could honor their real love story. We could have got a flashback montage. It would have been awesome. But no. They just feed us lies. Then I have why Sonny yelling like his heart ain't about to go bad. You understand? I was so scared he was gonna collapse because I was like, if Sonny collapsed in that room and Ava don't be on it, Rick will change Sonny to a fucking wall and pretend like he's a pregnant woman. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I know it's corny. Forgive me. But I am glad that Sonny's finally having common sense. And I think I said this earlier. And during the joint custody, I hate that they try to use that as part of the way to make us appreciate Natalia's character more. Like, oh, she talked some sense into Sonny. Oh, isn't that great? They did the same thing with Nina when Nina was with Sonny. They made Sonny stop drinking because Nina says so. It didn't work then. It's not working now. I don't like Natalia. I don't know. Maybe if Sid will torture her ass or something, then I will feel some sympathy. But I think I'll just be cheering him on. That's bad. I don't know if I mean that. It's just because this is so far from me. It's okay to wish harm on fake people. Never real people. I'm a pacifist in real life. I'm a vegetarian. and good energy only. But in the soap opera world, these General Hospital streets, it's mob justice. I'm proud of Ava. She's matured a lot. I was glad that she was able to resist Rick encouraging her to keep it going with Sonny. She made me really proud. And then she made me so much less proud when she swallowed his tongue. I said, Ava, good and bad. I wrote all poor Rick because he didn't get to chain anybody to a wall that day. There's always time. Sasha better avoid Rick. She pregnant. And that's dangerous. He might decide he want to give Elizabeth another baby. When I saw Lucas and Dr. Gannon outside the General Hospital sign, I got happy because I really love when they used real pieces of the General Hospital, like location or set, like standing outside of the General Hospital sign. I really like stuff like that. Or when they're like in the alley or corner and you can tell, yo, that's a real like what's it called? The room with like where they had Spinelli at and like the closet, but it was where all the computers and stuff was. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know the word. I'm sorry. I'm an old lady. I apologize. But I appreciate when they do stuff like that because it makes me feel like we're behind the scenes of General Hospital. Because, I'm a lifelong fan, so it's very dorky. But I was happy to see them there until I realized that Cody and Molly, that's how they were going to get down. They were tying it in. I'm like, so you mean the whole time they've been up there talking, nobody else has walked by? In the emergency room hospital? What you mean? But, okay. I think I said this earlier. I just wish that Christina could accept her role in her baby's passing. I'm not heartless. I have a special place in my heart, as probably most people do, for angel babies. I have my own, so I am not heartless. But I need Christina to be a little more accountable. She went there. She went after Ava, knowing it was dangerous. Molly asked her not to, begged her not to, pleaded with her not to. Christina vowed to take care of that baby and give that baby to her sister, Aunt TJ. She messed up. I'm not saying she deserves that loss or that grief, but actions have consequences. And this is something on a personal level I'm telling myself here lately. As hard as it is when bad things happen and you have to suffer and it's something you don't deserve. We're all grown-ups, so we have to be accountable for our actions, and things happen. So I am sorry for Christina, but the way that she is behaving makes me less sorry for her. I need her to stop blaming Ava, and I need whoever is behind the scenes changing the story to stop, because you've shown us different flashbacks of what happened with Ava and Christina, and you've shown us different pictures. That hand on the shoulder shit, that didn't happen. And then, like, the first and second time you showed us flashbacks, you showed us, okay, what really happened. So it was clear that Christina was missing up stuff in her mind. But now you got Christina looking at a picture that did not happen. And I don't like it. And I know they mixed it up a little more here and there. I just wish that they would show us something consistent, because to match what we saw as an audience, Ava didn't push her. That Ava loves a toxic man, but I already said that. Oh, I'm almost over. It's almost done. 25 minutes in. Should be, right? That's all my notes. That's it. And I know there's more stuff that happened that week. Like I said, my notes are based on Friday. Now that I'm going to try to do this more often, I'll take more notes as I go, so I'll be able to talk more about everything. And I'll sedate myself next time so I won't be as fidgety and moving around. Now, I'm going to do that as long as I'm nervous, stress ball or not. But thank you to anybody who actually watched this. I doubt anybody's going to see this part. If you do, put a red heart in the comment section. I'm just curious. I'm the type of person, when I watch long form content, I'll put it on and let it play all the way through. And when people always say nobody's watching this long, I feel like that's accurate, because they must study their own algorithms. But I just wonder, like, am I the only weirdo that lets videos play all the way to the end? Or is there a fellow weirdo out there? If they are, let me know who you are. We can link up. Maybe we can vibe. I'm sure we have some things in common. I apologize that this wasn't the most professional, sleekest thing you've ever seen. Next time, it will be probably exactly the same. I don't have an intro, don't have an outro, but in my first video, I ended it with something that I think is really cool, so I'm going to do it again. Live long and prosper. Thank you for watching.